welcome back to another episode of my Tulane Green Wave Dynasty. We'll be taking on the Kansas State Wildcats, ranked number 7 in the country, and we're taking them on the road. We are, of course, coming off of a really bad loss against South Alabama at home. Got beat by 3 scores, just could not get off the field. They, really dominated us on third down both ways. Converted 71% of theirs. We only completed 25% of ours. It's been a really big struggle for us so far this year. I abandoned the run game without really meaning to much earlier than I should have, and I think that put us in a lot of bad situations. But this passing offense, I'm making some adjustments that I'll kind of show you guys as we get things going. But yeah, we're taking on Kansas State. They're 2-0. It's a really good football team. They've beaten up on Wake Forest and Washington State. Now, neither one of those teams have gotten a win, but still, this is a really talented Kansas State roster. It's led by Avery Johnson, one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Super athletic, really accurate. A bona fide superstar. He is up to a 92 overall. As a senior here, they got good backups behind him as well. At running back, they do have Dylan Edwards, who we did see in Season 1 when they beat us, but it was mainly the DJ Giddens show at that time. Alton McAskill behind him is probably going to be the main running back. I guess we could see Joe Jackson at some point, but all these guys being similar archetypes, those would probably be the main 3. You might see McFoy in some goal line packages or something like that. A good running back, it looks like, true freshman out of Kansas. At wide receiver, Jace Brown, Quentin Rice, real fast guy there. Andre Davis, got Jaquez Spradley Demps, and then Trey Spivey as their top 5. Good mixture of speed. A couple of players with size, but definitely something to keep an eye on. At tight end, Garrett Oakley is definitely going to lead the way with Will Ancio behind him. Again, of course, they got a good offensive line and John Pastore there at left tackle, Alex Key at left guard, solid center, and Michael Capria. Again, solid right guard here in Gus Hawkins. And then finish it up with a good right tackle in Caden Massey. We've struggled to stop the run so far. I'm expecting this to be a struggle again today, trying to contain Edwards. Defensive line, really good players here at left end, and Jordan Allen, Donovan Ryman, and Chidi Obiazar are dealing with an injury here to Tobio. And then you got Travis Bates and Andrew DePayapi. Then you move over here, defensive tackle. Bit of a step down here, but do have some good players with size. And Titus Tuiapasopo. And then Alfonso Casillas. Left outside linebacker, got a good player in Rex Van Wy, but not overly athletic. Boone Morris is definitely more of a speedster behind him. At middle linebacker, you got Austin Romaine, really good player, but again, not a super athlete in Darice Goodman. They got some interesting names on this team. Really good athlete here in Asa Newsom and Gabe Cornelius behind him. And then cornerback, got some speed and really got some size here at the top, and Donovan McIntosh, and then Darryl Jones, Alvin Buchanan, and Xavier Bryce, with Miles Lacombo and Zach Higdon down here at the bottom. A lot of guys kind of here in this middle range, all being beside each other, so it's hard to know which one of those guys will really play. Got Wesley Fair, DeMarco Teray, and then Denzel Hayden at free safety, so not the best group there. And then got Colby McAllister and Cam Salas at strong safety. So I do think the interior, the middle part of the field in the pass game, I think could be something that we could look out for. But the speed and talent they have at the outside cornerback set, assuming that Jones does operate out there, I think we have an opportunity. But I think it's going to be tough. And then you got a lot of these really good players here along the defensive line. I'm really worried about how well we're going to run the ball. We've been shaky doing so, and of course I didn't run the ball a whole lot last week. I do think we could maybe create some mismatches with their linebackers, though. But again, this is a really good Kansas State team. And, we'll get things going, and we'll see if we can get back to our winning ways. I think it's time to utilize some of our different away looks. We'll go with the all white against them, see if we can maybe hype up the team a little bit, see if we can get back in the win column. Certainly do not want to fall to 1-2 on the season, but this is one of the tougher games on the schedule, if not the toughest game on the schedule. We are heading out to Kansas to see if we can come back and get the win here. Kansas State, of course, beat us by double digits in season 1. Was a really good game for the most part, but they just had too much for us. We could not slow down the run game. A couple of turnovers late really helped them separate. Now we've got a really young team. We've got redshirt freshmen starting at safety, true freshman quarterback, a true freshman running back, a true freshman that now, and Trey Bueno will be operating out of the slot. And Kansas State will start off with the ball. I think for Tulane, I think we need to be aggressive, trying to really stop the run. I think that's going to be the big thing in this one. Is they get a really good return there over to the 26, and that's where Avery Johnson will take over with the ball. He's a really good athlete with a really good arm. I think they're going to try to attack us a lot in the run game. I think that's going to be kind of the most important thing, to see if we can shut down here. Avery Johnson sends his man in motion. It is a pass to open things up. And Avery's immediately having to scramble, but does eventually find his tight end. Found a soft spot in the zone. We got a 6-yard play out of that. Not get a whole lot of pressure there. Avery able to dump that over to his wide receiver. Does get the first down. Tulane tried to send pressure. Nothing came home. 3 wide set here for Avery Johnson. It has been all passes. There's a flag on the play. Alton Smith does eventually run Bradley Demps out of bounds. Looks like it might have been the man down the field. And it was. We'll certainly take that. I do think we're going to struggle to slow down the Kansas State offense the way that we did in year 1. This is going to be the first run of the day to Edwards. Does get 6 yards there, setting up a 2nd and 9. Very RPO heavy offense, kind of makes you have to decide what you want to do. You know, do you try to attack the running back and then, you know, risk the pass going over your head? Eventually does dump this out wide to Edwards. Gets trapped up by Rogers there, but sets up a 3rd and 3. Johnson's ability to get outside the pocket by time is going to make this a really tough matchup, as Avery Johnson again evades pressure but has to throw the ball away, and Tulane does in fact get off the field, eventually able to get just enough pressure on Johnson. His accuracies are insane. As the punt is away, decent punt. Bueno's able to catch it in stride, and he has got speed. Trey able to take that up to the 35. Setting Tulane up with good field position. See, Alec Eilmaner had an excellent week 1, bit of a slower week 2, as the offense has really struggled to stay on the field with consistency. We will see how this team operates this week. You're going to come out with a 4 wide receiver set. Celeste Chin. He's actually going to take it. They're going to run him up the field, and he is going to fumble on the opening snap. And Kansas State recovers. Chin has shown an ability to run the football. Takes the quarterback blast, trying to get him involved in the game early. Had about 6 yards there, but he ends up fumbling it, and Kansas State now has the ball in a really good spot. Tulane tried to switch up some things there quickly on offense, and that did not work, at least on the first play. 3 wide receivers, does drop it off to the tight end. Garrett Oakley's 2nd catch of the day. Good coverage there from Tulane. Drop back to pass again. Able to get that over to Oakley. That time Maxwell Jordan was able to get the hit, knock the ball away. Got a bunch set over here to the left. That's what they're going to try to cover the most, and they made Kill go pick a spot. He didn't pick either one of them right. Andre Davis with the first down catch there before he is brought down by Altus Smith. Good play design there for Kansas State. It is going to be a run to Giddens. It's a gain of 4. Need somebody to make a play here, does Tulane. That's going to go out wide. Ashley Williams does a nice job getting off the block. Gets out wide. Does make the tackle there. Sets up a 3rd and 5. Ashley Williams trying to get Avery Johnson. Does get the hit, but he somehow finds time. Again, it's at the Spradley Demps for the first down. Come on, Tulane. Got to get a stop here. Going to go out wide to Giddens, but he gets chased down by Mekhi Williams. Of course, him and Woodyard are our 2 base alignment linebackers here. Both of them are out again. Giddens this time gets some time, gets the spot to run. Ends up gaining 5 there. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. It's going to be a run to the left side, but he gets knocked down in the backfield. Quincy Wiggins able to get the stop. Kansas State will come out and at least attempt the field goal. A tight, close one. The kick is up and the kick is good. And Kansas State off the Celeste Chin fumble do take an early lead here. That's going to be just taken for a touchback. Tulane will operate coming out of the 25-yard line. So absolutely not bad at all. Trying to get Celeste Chin involved in the run game. He's got the legs, got the wheels, but you got to hang on to the football. And this is going to be a jet pass over to Bueno, who's got the, of course, the 99 speed. Takes that for a gain of 7. I think Tulane has to operate from the standpoint that this is probably not going to be a high-flying offense this year, if I had to guess. Chin, I was going to take this, hands it off to Browning. Browning gets to the outside and does get a first down there. But you got to find ways to keep yourself in the game. Maybe you take more of a, a play out of the Kansas State playbook. Try to be more of a ball control offense. Browning back-to-back, really good runs there. Gain of 9. Gotten off to a slow start last week. Certainly should have just gotten the ball more, but did not. Very involved in the passing game early. It's a 4-wide set. It's going to be a direct snap and 3rd straight carry here for Browning. 3 carries, 24 yards. Now we will see Eberle, the redshirt freshman, replacing him. It's a 4-wide set again. It's going to be a carry to Eberle. Shows off good burst there. He gets good blocking. Gain of 7. Browning quickly back out. Chin drops back. He takes the snap. Going to dump this off, and Kyprine has got room to run. Spins around one defender, runs off another one. Tulane inside the 20. Putting together a really, really nice response here. Gain of 20 for Preen on that play. They go 4-wide, double stack set. Chin takes it. Going to get this out to Eilmanor. Really nice play, though. Did not get the block. Cornerback able to spear him down. Also 2 on Eilmanor's first reception. So far, so good running the football, despite the fumble from Chin. Now you're at a 2nd and 12. After that screen did not work. Chin takes the snap. Oh, and he just threw that into a really bad spot. Thankfully, that one got knocked away by the inside corner, or that might have been a pick 6 back the other way. We are now at a 3rd and 12. Big thing here, just don't make the crucial mistake. Chin takes the snap. He's going to float this one to Eilmanor, who is going to bring it in for a score. Celeste Chin Ends up getting one-on-one coverage with Ilemanner on the left side. Just threw it wide and let number 8 go be great. He goes for 6. Celeste Chin and this Tulane offense really responded on that drive. Ran it well early. Then able to make a 3rd and 12 play there. Got away with a bad pass the play before. That is how you make up or utilize that. As Helmke comes out, makes the extra point. It is a 7-3 lead now for Tulane. One of their best drives of the season there. The ability to run the ball and to throw the ball. Hopefully that continues. Bradley Dempsey's going to take this one out of the end zone. Does get wrapped up. They will take over at the 20. Gets that one. Nice play by Kate Olson. Actually drops back into coverage there. The North Dakota prodigy is certainly blossoming this year. Empty set. Avery Johnson somehow gets that pass off again as he gets hit. Ashley Williams and Hamilton back there on the hit, but just not quite able to get there in time. Bunch sets a 3rd and 4. Get that off, and he drops it in the rain. Would have been a 1st down. Really nice, accurate pass from Avery Johnson, but it falls incomplete. Kansas State has to punt for their 2nd time today. Bueno. Call for the fair catch. Tulane with good starting field position yet again here. Go 4 wide. Chin takes the snap. Gets that over to Ilemanner, who does make the catch. It's a 1st down. 4 wide set here again. This is going to be a carry to Browning this time. Does not get the blocking he needs. Has to try to go wide. But Obiazor able to bring him down in the backfield. This is certainly where things, of course, they get hairy for every team. Certainly seems to get a little worse for Tulane. If they fall behind the chains on 1st down, it's kind of hard for them to get rolling again, and they've struggled so bad on the 3rd downs. Chin tries to set up a screen, and they hit him before he can get it off. That has happened on multiple times already this year. Somebody make a play. We do have Myrtle starting at tight end now. Hunter is still going to play a lot, but Myrtle, definitely a better athlete. Tries to get that into Ilemanner, who does, catches it. Ends up falling down afterwards, and Tulane is going to have to punt. It does really feel like the interior of the offensive line really struggles with pressure, and then Chin is getting hit a lot on anything that's long developing at all. So you have to make adjustments to that. Let's see if they do. Edwards cut down by Rogers, but it's a gain of 4. I thought that Ashley Williams was going to be able to knock that one down. He does not. Really nice, accurate pass there from Avery Johnson. Then a really nice open field tackle from Avery Johnson. Alta Smith. Avery Johnson again scrambling around. Ends up just throwing that one away. He definitely worries me because, you know, you're trying to lock him up. His ability to just maneuver in the pocket makes it really tough to pass rush here. Kate Olson actually got back there, but again, Avery Johnson remains cool and calm and collected. He's been really accurate today. Had a couple of drops, certainly affecting his completion percentage. He's had to throw it away twice. Ashley Williams, and this time Quincy Wiggins able to get back there. Quincy Wiggins was your National Defensive Player of the Year in 2025, and he is off to a really good start now at 2.5 sacks. We are midway through the second quarter of game 3. Bueno might have an opportunity to return this one. Oh, it does break a tackle, but can't go anywhere beyond that. They will take over at the 25. Oh, a lot of people here in the box. Chin is still going to hang or hand it off. Just a gain of 2 there for Browning. Chin takes the snap. That's over to Eilmanor, who makes the catch. Again, 5th catch already today. Trying to heavily involve him. First and 10, a little over 4.5 minutes left in this second quarter. Tulane trying to increase their lead. They get it out to Bueno, who tried to use his speed to get wide. Ends up getting a gain of 5 on that. They obviously would really love to kind of awaken Bueno and find ways to use his speed. They moved him into the slot. Release package is not really great. So it has to move Preston to the outside. It's underneath to Bueno. Does make the catch through contact. Ends up being just a gain of 2. Let's see how they want to attack this. Four wide set. Chin drops back. Going to get this over the middle. But Nasser thought about transferring, decided to come back. Able to make a play there on the 3rd down. Chin sees them coming up with the safeties. He's going to try to take his shot. Oh, and that's a bad pass. That one is picked off. He underthrew that one. Ends up being an interception, and Chin's 2nd turnover of the day sets Kansas State up with really good field position. Did not look off the safety, and then underthrew it instead of really kind of taking a shot down the field. Yeah. Just ended up, I should have just, if you're going to make that throw, you should have just threw it out wide. Then he underthrew it probably 10 yards off of where I wanted him to throw it. So Chin's 2nd interception of the season, 2nd turnover of the day. They were driving again. You're playing against a really good Kansas State team. You've got the lead. You've got to take care of the football and get your points there. We'll now head to the 2-minute warning. Tulane is leading, and I would say they have outplayed Kansas State so far. If you take away the turnovers, but of course you can't take away the turnovers. That's football. Nice play there by Ivory on the tackle. Empty set. Gets that over. Somehow makes the catch there with a guy all over him. Now move Edwards back into the backfield. Trio to the left. Gets that underneath to Edwards. It is a tackle. And it's also a 1st down. We're under center here. Trying to create a shot play, I guess. Nope, they just put it out short. Gain of 5. Using a lot of clock right now. They do finally take the timeout there. 7-3 lead for Tulane. 2 turnovers are really hurting them as the defense has played well to this point. Going to get a shot over the left side, but it is picked off by Ivory. 2nd really nice play this drive, and he gives Tulane the ball back with a minute left here in the 1st half. Avery Johnson puts the ball up he should have never thrown, and that works out in Tulane's favor. They go empty. Chin has shown he can put together a fast drive. Chin got it. He's going to loft that to Eilmanor. He might have him, and he does. Elik Eilmanor, the senior superstar, Catches one and goes way down the field, and Tulane is going to take a timeout, but an absolute bomb there from Chin. Single high safety look. This time makes the right decision. That one will play. They go empty again. Chin drops back, takes the snap, gets that to Ironmanner, gets up the field to gain a 9. Chin now gets that over to Myrtle. Of course, we said he's now the starting tight end. Chin again is showing that he can put together these quick drives. Over the middle to Ironmanner was really accurate there. Number 8 takes it into the 1 and then goes out of bounds. Now it's a 4 wide set. Browning. It's a direct carry for Chin, and he gets into the end zone and increases Tulane's lead right before halftime. Trust in your quarterback, and Chin puts together an excellent drive there. It is now a 14-3 lead. What a difference a week makes. Really struggled offensively against South Alabama the whole game. Did find ways to score in the first half, but it was an ugly second half. So far, things have been better outside of the turnovers. If they can get that straightened out, this could be a really good day for the offense. Empty set here, Avery Johnson. Tries to get that one inside. Chris Rogers really hits Bradley Demps there, but he does make the catch and gets the first down. Kansas State end up being the last play here of the first half. He does throw it over to the left side. It is complete, but we go into halftime with Tulane up 14-3, and they will start off with the ball in the second half. Alec Ironmanner already 8 catches, 131 yards, and a score. Again, had a semi-quiet week 2, but did score in that game, but had a huge week 1. Looks like he is on the way to a big week 3. They have completed every pass to him. Celestia Chin, 2 turnovers in the first half, but also has gotten a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown. They're trying to utilize his legs. He is a good athlete. See if they can continue to utilize that. Eric Browning felt like had some success running the football there in the first half. To see if they can keep it going. Walters going to take the second half kickoff and gets a little bit of room there. He's past the 21. Had a little space there, just not able to quite hit it. They will come out in a 2 tight end pistol set here. It is going to be a run for Browning. Cuts it up the middle. Or cuts it off the tackle, excuse me. It's a gain of 3 there. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. There's going to be another carry to Browning. Could not sneak through the hole there, though. Stays now at a 3rd and 7. Really just trying not to make the crucial mistake here. Tulane ends up just dropping back here. He's going to scramble, gets that over to Ironmanner, who makes his 9th catch and extends the drive. They were trying to set something up there for Trey Bueno, but could not get the hot route over there to him. Chin instead just makes the play himself. Gets that over to Browning, his first catch of the day, and trying to get some room there. It's like a gain of 5 out of that. Chin has been really good so far today. If you take away the one bad pass, the fumble kind of is what it is. Browning. It's a gain of 4 on that run. Chin, 3rd and 1, takes the snap and try to get that inside, but he's late on the throw, and that is his 2nd interception. Those of you watching it, I tried to hit the pass earlier when he immediately caught the snap. It didn't register until late, I guess. So ends up throwing that right to the linebacker there. First and 10 for Kansas State. Tulane now 3 turnovers. But still holding on to an 11-point lead. Hell of a play there by number 13. Making that catch through traffic. 3 turnovers from Celeste Chin. Got to be better than that. Tries to get that over. Alta Smith is there. Just cannot knock that one away. Kansas State's good. And you keep giving them possessions. That is not the way to play here. Send a man in motion. It'll be a run to Edwards, who's got some room, and Jeremiah Jolly misses the tackle in the hole. Ends up being a first down run. They're inside the 10. See what they do. It'll be a run over to the left side. Nobody's there for Edwards. And he finds the end zone. Makes it a 1-score game again. They're going to go for 2 to try to make it a field goal game. Nobody gets pressure on Avery Johnson. Has plenty of time, and it is, in fact, a 3-point game now. 3 turnovers from Celeste Chin. You can't keep playing that way. The rest of the team has played really, really well outside of the turnovers, but they have been crucial so far. Let's see how they respond. 2 tight ends set, 2 receivers to the left side. It'll be a run to Brown. He does cut it up, but there's no blocking. Chin, 2 tight ends. He takes the snap. To get this over to Gunter, who gets the first down. Nice finish to that play for him. Now a 3-wide set. They are really pressing the lines here. Chin takes it, tries to dump that out wide, does complete it to Myrtle, but gets nothing there. He's hoping to get a block from the receivers. Did not get one. 2nd and 10. Chin takes the snap. Try to dump this quickly to Imanner, but he did not catch that one. Sets up a 3rd and 10. Had all the momentum heading into halftime. Things are quickly changing here. Chin takes the snap. Gets hit as he tries to deliver that pass. Lane is going to have to punt it away. Decent punt there from Carroll. Edwards takes the fair catch. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. Oh, got lucky on that one as Avery had a open tight end over the middle of the field. Ends up hitting his man in the helmet, though. Tulane will take that, I promise you. Avery, oh, I thought Ashley Williams was going to be able to pick that pass off just a little bit. Just barely missed it. It's a 3rd and 8. What can he do here? Avery Johnson's able to get away from Ashley Williams. Gets the pass off to Edwards, but Tulane rallies and makes the tackle. Excellent, excellent defensive possession there. Able to get the stop. Tulane kind of doing exactly what they did last week, finding some success on offense in the first half and then struggling in the second half. Got to figure it out. 1st and 10. Chin hands it off to Browning, kind of cuts through. It's a gain of 5 there. Only averaging 3.4 yards a carry after having 24 yards on his first 3. Chin Drops back. They try to set up the screen. And they just... Screens are not working. And that is a big part of what this offense tries to do for sure. Come on, Chin. Get it out there to him. Come on. Chin takes the snap. Hits his offensive lineman in the head, and Tulane is going to go 3 and out. Good punt from Carroll. Kansas State now start off with their own 22. Here, and it is pulling guard around. Really nice play there from Mekhi Williams, wrapping Edwards up in the backfield. Be a really late RPO throw out to Spradley Demps, and he gets 8 on that. Essentially just running through Lewis's tackle there. It should have been like a gain of 3. Good play from Spradley Demps, though. 33 empty set. No pass rush at all. Finds the underneath man. It's a first down for Kansas State. Got a stack to the right side. He just cannot get to Avery Johnson. Such a twitchy athlete. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Tulane hanging on by a thread here, but was a horrendous offensive quarter for them, including Chen's second interception of the game. Seems like even the passing game is starting to come down. The run game has not been really good since the first quarter. Just doesn't seem like that's going to be a big part of this offense so far this year. 3 wide. Avery Johnson, they're really struggling to get pressure on him. Getting time to go through his progressions. They've been much more pass happy than I thought they would be. Dylan Edwards gets a hole. It's a gain of like 9 there for the first down. I think the run defense has largely been solid. They've had a couple of plays like that where it's been, kind of the 8-9 yard gashes, but largely has been good. But this time he shakes out Chris Rogers. Finally able to stretch him wide enough. Ashley Williams to chase him down. So doesn't gain any yards there. Got a draw play. Chris Rogers does make the open field tackle, but Quincy Wiggins dealing with something looks like on his right shoulder. Hopefully he's okay. He's the best player on the team besides maybe Elikai Manor. Need him badly. They are just killing Tulane underneath. Killing them underneath. Avery Johnson again is going to scramble, and he gets it away. He's making good decisions. And outside of the interception that he threw, he's been really, really good. 2nd and 10. Do they run him? That's kind of the only thing you worry about here. He does not. He drops back to pass. And again, just no pressure, man. No pressure. Quick pass from Avery, gets them inside the 5. It's at to Andre Davis. To a point now, you almost got to send the house. Quincy Wiggins is back out there. It's the RPO, and thankfully he drops what would have been a touchdown there. Gets that RPO. Kansas State scores. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Kick is up and it is good. Really, really nice drive there from Avery Johnson and the Wildcats. Be a flag on the play. Got to be holding. Going to put Tulane in a really bad spot, and it is. Anthony Miller, a backup tight end. Tulane is just going to come out 5 wide. They have success with it at the end of halves. Chin takes it. That one should have been intercepted. Really struggling to get like the looks I'm really wanting for there, like the quick passes, like nobody is there. That's an open shot over the middle of the field. I just cannot get them to hit. Come on, Trey. Empty set. Chin drops back. He takes the snap. He's going to try to loft this one to Bueno, and it's knocked away. All of a sudden, it's 3rd and 10. Just can't get anything to work right now. Can't run the ball. Chin drops back. We'll try to fit that into a bad spot, and it is picked off. 3rd interception of the game from Chin. His 4th total turnover. Tried to fit that to a bad spot there on a 3rd and 10. This offense is not really good, and that is going to be a score for Edwards. First play after the turnover. Now a 25-14 game. The true freshman Celestia Chin, an excellent first half, or a pretty good first half. Did turn the ball over a couple times, but now 4 turnovers in the game. Now in the negative touchdown interceptions on the season. You got a chance, but you got to find something right here. Chin drops back. That to Myrtle that gets away. Come on, Chin. Golly. Ball goes incomplete. Safety makes a nice play to knock it away. Chin is kind of at a loss here. This offense is really, really struggling here in this second half. It's a snap. Tries to throw that to Bueno, and it goes incomplete. Probably 7 or 8 incompletions now in a row. Nobody making plays. Chin is going to take a 4th down sack. Kansas State is going to extremely likely come away with the win here. Tulane has got a lot of things to try to figure out. The second half of these games for them have been really, really rough. Avery, somehow you just can't sack him. Celestia Chin, I think at one point was like 18 for 23, and now he's 18 for 32. Just cannot get anything going on offense, man. And this is a good Kansas State team we're playing, but it's more frustrating coming off of a really, really bad performance against the South Alabama team that we should be better than. Not consistently able to run the football. Then you turn the ball over. That is just not a good look as Edwards slicing and dicing. Tulane could be heading towards a 2nd straight 3-score loss here. That one, stop at the 1. Avery I think this is going to be something here. Avery scrambling around. He's going to take it in for a score, in Kansas State bludgeoning Tulane here. (32-14). Taken by Bueno up to the 20. Sticking with Chin. Sends Bueno in motion. It's a jet pass up to him. Bueno's got some speed and got some room to run. Does get a first down there. Also have to remember, it's a really young offense. It really is. Too wide. Let's see. Jen just throws it away. Don't force anything. Kansas State has also just kind of had an answer for everything they're wanting to do. They get the screen out to Browning, but he cannot get around the defender. It's a 4-yard loss on that play. Let's see. Trips to the right. Chin cuts back. Gets hit again as he tries to throw. Fourth and 14, Chin. Just gonna lob this one, see if Preston can just make a play, and it gets knocked away. The third down struggles continue. The fourth down struggles continue. Tulane is certainly looking like they are going to go a second straight game without a single second half point. Kansas State has definitely gotten into rhythm on offense. They're just Tulane has not gotten pressure on Avery Johnson. When they have, he has continued to find a way around it and make plays. Really got lucky in the first half with a couple of drops, but if you take away the turnovers from Chin, the first 3, say that, you cut that down to 1. Tulane could easily have been up, 24-3, something like that, pretty early into the third quarter. This is probably a different ball game, but once Kansas State kind of got going and the turnovers really started to mount, it took Tulane out of what their game plan was. Just put them in a bad spot. Bradley Dent's going to be called for holding, it looks like here. And I just kind of got a weird feeling that this is going to be just one of those years for this offense. I think Browning is a talented running back, but I think we're going to end up having to I really think I'm going to end up having to play Finnerty. I think that having a power back to also utilize would help out this run game, and Finnerty actually has better speed than Browning, but right now, the screen game is not working extremely well. I don't know if Chin's maybe got a slightly longer motion than normal too, as Avery Johnson is just going to scramble around. Gets the first down there. But yeah, I don't know if maybe that's part of what the problem is, but getting hit a lot, not really able to get the screen passes off. And Browning is just not, he doesn't have something in his toolbox, to make a guy miss, really. Not at this point in his career. He's got really good baseline stats, obviously high cap. I think he's going to be an excellent player, but maybe using a different running back to an extent would maybe help, as Tulane suffers a really bad loss here again. Back-to-back 3-score losses, really struggling to find the blueprint of what is going to make this offense successful. You figure we really got away with a victory at Duke. We could easily be 0-3. This is a team I think is certainly got some real potential to struggle in the American Conference this season. 1-2 on the season. Is really going to hurt us in recruiting as well. Chin, 20 of 37, 242. And again, at one point in time, he was like 18 for 24, 25, something like that. Was really having a good day, and things just really crumbled. 3 interceptions, just a 1 passing touchdown. Browning, 10 carries, 34 yards. Celeste Chin did find the end zone. Eberle's 1 carry did go for 7 yards. Manor, 9 for 148 in the score, but only had 1 second half reception. Bueno, 4 for 30, 2 screens to Browning, only net result in 1 yard. Myrtle, just 2 catches, couldn't get him involved. Gunter, 1 for 18, and Manasser, 18. Prin for 20. Preston, no catches, did have a drop there on that 4th down shot play. Andrew Cannon gave up a sack. Defensively, Rogers, 14 tackles, 9 from Lewis. Tackles for loss, you had 2 for Williams, Makai Williams, 1 for Ashley Williams. 1 for Ivory, 1 for Quincy Wiggins, who did get a sack. Interception goes to Ivory on the play down the field. Really just a bad decision from Avery Johnson. Johnson, 33 of 43, 2 passing touchdowns, over 250 yards, and an interception thrown. Also had a rushing touchdown. Dylan Edwards really got going in the second half, 80 yards, and a score on the ground. Nobody really standing out. Chase Brown was really utilized kind of as an extension of the run game for them. Dylan Edwards did have a receiving touchdown as well, along with Quentin Rice. Defensively for them, they did get a sack to Obiazor. Van Wy leads them in tackles along with McAllister. Interceptions go to Van Wy, Fair, and Darrell Jones. I'm going to get the thumbnail stuff, and then I will see you guys back at the main menu. And we are back here at the main menu. Again, a really disappointing loss. Certainly is going to affect some recruiting. We've got to get things back going. We will advance the week, though. Let's just see. Still in first place for a lot of guys, which is great, obviously. Definitely playing style is really going to start affecting people as we're struggling right now statistically, and our championship contender is falling. The next time we see y'all, we'll be taking on Southern Miss, but let's take a look at the top 25 scores, which, of course, we are no longer a part of. UCF over Clemson, Oregon over Oregon State, Kentucky barely over Liberty, Utah over TCU, SMU over Iowa, Texas over UTSA, Ohio State over Kent State, Penn State over Buffalo, North Carolina over UConn, Notre Dame upsets Miami, Michigan over UTEP, Iowa State over West Virginia, Pitt over the Pandas. Of course, our game got blasted by Kansas State. Tennessee over Western Michigan, Washington over USC in a major upset in a big fashion. Texas Tech over Oklahoma State, Syracuse over Missouri, Florida State over Alabama, big. Georgia over Louisville, and Boston College survives against an FCS team. We'll just take a look at our stats real quick. Chen is obviously struggling. 4 touchdowns against 4 interceptions. That number is actually tied. Browning just averaging a little over 3 yards a carry. Have to figure something out on offense, but does have a rushing score. Al Manor easily leading the way. Behind him, it is just kind of a mosh pit of guys all doing the same. Gunter is the only other receiving touchdown. Defensively, Rogers is leading the way in tackles. Kind of take a look at the guys if you want to pause it and look. Tackles for loss, 5 for Quincy Wiggins. And he is leading the way with 2.5 sacks. But yeah, the next time we see you guys, we'll be taking on Southern Miss. Really got to get back into the win column here. It'll be a rivalry game. We'll see if we can get a win there. Again, if you like the content, if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Georgia Dynasty. It's also on the channel, along with my Atlanta Hawks franchise there on NBA 2K25. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time.